Dethleffs Globebus range was originally designed to be a narrower van to make it easier for you to drive around those narrow city streets and tricky mountain passes. It's not much use on a big car park like we have here, but it should still be a great van to take on the road. The difference about the Globebuses this year is that they are 4 centimetres wider and 8 centimetres higher, so perhaps not quite the dinky van they once were. However, what's exciting about the one we're in now is that it's GT spec. Let's take a look outside to see what that really means. GT, as you might guess, means all sportiness. That means we get alloy wheels, racy decals, and perhaps most importantly of all, the red skid plate round the front. The cab can also come in a variety of different colours. This one's black, obviously. It's not quite being a van conversion yet, we still are a coach-built motorhome, but it's getting that little more racy edge. Let's take a look inside. Having 8 centimetres of extra height is obviously great for somebody as tall as me, but there are other things about this new interior which I think are worth a look. To begin with, the 4 centimetres of extra width means that we now have a table which is easily movable, so you can all get in easily around to have a good meal. There's not a huge amount of workspace in the kitchen, but one thing Dethleffs have done this year is to include this rather ingenious extra flap that doesn't get in the way of the door, somebody can still easily get through there, which means you have enough space to do a little bit of preparation before cooking things on the 3-burner hob. There may not be much workspace, but you still get a Thetford duplex oven, a good sized sink, and there's plenty of storage. Just passing to admire the 142 litre AES fridge, I would say that when you get back here you do begin to notice the narrowness of this van because my producer and I can't both get back here to show you this, but I would say that clothes storage back here is fantastic because not only do you get a wardrobe here, you get another wardrobe under here, plus even more clothes storage under here, and although again because you can't see it because it's behind me, there is a boot locker underneath the bed. You do get 2 single beds, but with the pull of a simple panel it can become a double. And what's even more unusual for a van this size and this spec is that it comes with a solid partition door where you can close off the world for the night. Good night. For a little bit of extra flexibility, this table and the seats around it convert into a 3rd bed, but it's probably really only for occasional use. The washroom is in keeping with the sporty look of the van with the black surface to the basins around and the grey panelling at the corner of the shower. You get a nice duckboard and a useful hanging rail at the top of the shower too. There are, as far as I can see, 2 things about the lounge area, one good, one not so good. Let's start with the not so good thing. There is a step from the cab area down into the main kitchen area, which not everybody likes, mainly because it means their feet go dangling. That's obviously not a problem for someone like me. But what I think is magnificent about this area is the amount of light that floods in through both roof lights. It really makes you think that although this is a slightly narrower than usual van, there's still a huge amount of light and a huge amount of area that you can use to look at the view around you as you travel on your journeys. Dethleffs calls this van a Globebus, and it's supposed to make you a global traveller. Did you get the pun? Well, I didn't really either. But all in all, for what it's offering, it's a really great effort. If you don't like the twin bed arrangement at the back of this van, Globebus offers several options. There's a larger island bed model with a larger L-shaped kitchen, and a smaller model with a transverse bed across the back. The possibilities for your global travelling are endless.